Hi, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, people. Welcome to the Purple Wallet. This is a new podcast series that I have started, as you all know. And this podcast is to help people with skill find will, or the people who have will find a good skill. Basically, the idea is to share journeys of people who have followed their passion in their profession. And in today's guest, we have Shambhu Dey, and Shambhu is a recruitment entrepreneur. And we would like to hear his story about how he has moved from different paths of life and today running a successful recruitment venture. So, Shambhu, welcome to the Purple Wallet.
Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
So, Shambhu, how do you feel being interviewed in a podcast?
Okay, so um, first of all, thank you. And I just wanted to, it's like, it's my pleasure that, the person from whom I learnt a lot in my early career, and the same person is interviewing me for a podcast. It's like God gift for me. So I don't have any words, and I'm really excited, to go on and have the good conversation with
Yeah.
you and then also for the audience.
Thank you so much. Yes, so yes, we know each other. We have worked together many years back, and I've always admired his journey. But I think for the larger audience, it's very important to hear from Shambhu. So Shambhu, let's start with the format of this podcast is we'll try to finish 20 odd questions in 20-25 minutes. But you can speak. There is no time limit. We will see. So let me just start by asking you, Shambhu. Tell us something about your early days. Where are you from and how did you reach Bangalore? Without going into the work part, we'll talk about the work part. Just tell about your personal, about yourself.
Okay. I've started, I would say that, I'm from Assam, and then, if you go in depth, so it is like a small town called Badurpur, and I have born and brought up there itself, and which is like very close to Bangladesh border. So normally Northeast people are not so explored. So, so I'm from that place. My childhood, I have, spent in a railway colony. My
Okay.
father was a railway employee and studied in railway school, which is in a Bengali medium. And my first teacher is my mother. Till fourth standard, she was only teaching us. Then gradually I have completed my graduation from there. As a student, I can say that I'm an average student, but I have a very good quality of क्या बोलते हैं उसको अमारना. So I'm very good in that. Mugging up is
Yes.
like is my strength, and whatever I have to mug up, and then I have to you can see the vomiting in the answer sheets.
Good.
Average student, but I don't know what will I do in my career. So somehow here and there, after my graduation, I came to Guwahati, and from there, not sure what to do. My father was always behind me, you should apply for government jobs because he is also, from a
Government employee.
government employee. But the story behind, if you talk about little backside, my father was from a business family. But unfortunately, fortunately, that partition because of that partition, they lost everything, and then they have seen the worst side of life, and
Okay.
that's how he's always preferring government job because for him it is always like very
Security.
safe kind of an environment or the earning source.
True.
But I know that with my strength mugging up, I don't think that I would I would have been cleared any government job. So I have never set for it. So from
Great.
there, when I was in Guwahati, so one of my friend was in Bangalore. So he said, you come to Bangalore. Bangalore sabko
Okay.
deta hai.
Very good.
That's how
So,
I
did
reached
you start?
Bangalore.
Very nice, Shambhu, to hear that from small town in Assam, and you went to Guwahati. Did you pick up? So how did you reach Bangalore, and how did you start a recruitment career in Bangalore? If that's where you
Okay.
started from, yeah.
So I came to Bangalore with I can say that with no specific education. I'm a BSc graduate. Okay, no specific education and with broken English. Okay, so I came here and I was like thinking like what to do, and I was in a PG, and then one of my PG mate was like, if you want to get a job in Bangalore, so there are a lot of scope for data entry. So what you do is you start learning the typing and then you will get something. I said, okay, fine. I started learning. Then I learned also. I have a speed of 30, 35. I
Wow,
can,
that's
words I can type.
great.
So with that, suddenly I got a call from a company called Kelly Services. So they had a 3 months contract with JP Morgan for back-end operation. So I went there, I had an interview, and then I went to JP Morgan also, and then I had an interview. So there, the communication was not so key here. It's like, if you understand what you have to do, that's more than enough. And
Okay.
that's how I got that job. I
Wow.
worked there for 3 months, and then again I was like over then what to do. So again for a month, and I was not getting anything done. What should I do? Then again one of my PG mate came and said he was in sales actually. So basically he gave me uh, almost 20 30 visiting cards. He used to be in the field, and whenever he used to see a consultancy, he used to go and collect for the future, for his job change. So he came and gave me all the cards. I said, thank you so much. And I started calling each and everybody. And from there, one company, a consulting firm, Brains and Skills. So that company, said, come, we'll talk. So I went there. I had an interview. So after the interview, he said you will be doing the sales.
Okay. It was not connected to recruitment. It was sales.
Recruitment sales. You have to get the
Recruitment.
clients.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And I was like thinking what to do. Because once I when I completed my BSc, that time I got an opportunity with the Lupin for a
Oh,
medical representative, and it was a good package and everything was good, but I didn't do it because I don't like sales.
okay.
And when I got this opportunity, I was thinking that I don't have any option. Now
Hmm.
I have this option. Please pick it up and then
And
do
that was in
whatever is.
sales. Was
That
also
was
in
in
sales.
sales,
Recruitment.
business
Huh.
development, recruitment, business
Okay. Then
development.
business.
And
Okay.
I said okay, fine. And my package was 7,000 rupees.
Wow.
And
That is long time
that's
back.
how then I started in 2008
Okay.
in Bangalore. And then I used to keep roaming here and there in Electronic City, Whitefield, Korbangla. Every day, same job. You go out, go to see the companies, go inside, ask for the HR person name and email ID, and get it for the.
Great. So one question over there, Shambhu. Since you started with sales, I mean, do you think that sales is a very good background for people to start any type of career? Because they say that when you are doing sales, you have to go knock doors. It makes you more strong. Do you think sales is a good? Everybody should do some form of sales.
See, to be honest, life itself is a sales.
Yeah. You
So
have to sell.
whenever,
You have to
whoever,
sell.
whoever we
Yes.
talk, it could be your spouse, it could be your kids, it could be your, neighbor, it could be a friend. Everywhere we try to sell something. When I say something, it's a sales. When I'm trying to convince something, it's a sales. So
True.
sales
Right.
is in our day-to-day life itself. But specific to business, doing something, the sales still. I would say that I'm into sales expertise at 10% out of 100% because still I have to develop a lot in terms of sales.
Yeah, you're very true. Yeah, yeah. No, you are very
That's
true
how.
in the sense life is always selling to someone or something or somebody. Whether you want to take a house in rent or you want to propose to someone, I think you have to do some form of sales. So,
Yes.
so how did your early sales, little bit of experience that you had in sales, did that help you in recruitment? And did you think that
No,
you will start something in recruitment later on in life? Was there any plan early on?
no, literally, it didn't help me anyway. Okay, I was just keep roaming. I don't know what
Wow.
to do because there is no guidance. That what how I should do it, and what is the process. And as a person also, I feel like I was always earlier I was like, should I speak? Should I not speak? Should I go? Should I
Yeah.
don't go and see from my outside board only, take the number and go. So I was doing that,
Okay.
but it didn't help me. But that period of time in 2008 and 9, the recession came. Okay,
Hmm.
and then so many people, so many employees left in this organization. I was the only person left out.
Okay.
Okay, because I cannot leave it. It was my as you can see that my food is coming from there. Though
True.
it is a 7,000 rupees, my PG rent, my daily food is coming from there. I couldn't leave it. So that time he said, you do internal recruitment, and that's how my recruitment started.
That was a
That's how
U-turn in your
yeah.
career. I mean, circumstances made you do it, and that's how
It's
you started. Wow.
maybe it's a destiny that I supposed to come here, so I came here.
But at that point in time, you would have never thought that you will be an entrepreneur running a own business. Was there any inkling of
Never.
that? Okay, and fine. So, how did the transition from employee to many people today want to become entrepreneurs? So, I mean, how did you transition from employee and then become an entrepreneur?
See, a lot of people say that you have taken a bold decision or something. To be honest, I also don't know why I have taken this decision. Okay, from recruitment to working for a company to starting a company. So I don't have any clue. If anybody asks me a specific reason that why did you start and how I start, I can talk. But why did you start? I don't think that I have an answer. But somewhere it is there. Money was clicking in my mind. That was
But
there.
was it also because somewhere your father had some influence on you? You mentioned that your father was in business, but things didn't work out.
No, my father was not a business. My grandfather was
Or
a business.
grandfather?
They had
Okay.
a very, you can say that, the company like, so in Bangalore, if you talk about KC Das,
Oh,
they
okay.
have
Sweet and those kind of
sweet,
shops.
they
Okay.
actually had a sweet shop. And it was a very big
So it
sweet
runs
shop.
in your blood, Shambhu. Do you think somewhere entrepreneurship or working independently is there? Some traces because I mean because you said that you don't know why, but there could be a subconscious feeling as you grow up that okay I should do something on my own. But you are saying that nothing like that was really the reason for you to
I
take
don't
this
know.
step.
Maybe from blood
Mm.
it came. In fact, in my father's side, entire family, only all my uncles, all are doing business. Only my father is the only person who is into the
So
service.
I think somewhere there was that maybe as you grew up. But just tell us how you transitioned from, or what are the challenges you had to face? Because today entrepreneurship has become very popular. People want to leave their jobs, get into entrepreneurship, but you have done that yourself. What would you share? I mean, share your experience a little bit so that people who are trying to see this and understand how they can transition from employee to entrepreneur.
Yeah, see, if I have to answer you, part by part, that if somebody has to start a business, okay, or somebody is thinking and then maybe they are doing something and then they want to start a business, or somebody is working and then somebody want to start a business, or somebody want to follow their passion. So the few things which is required, which I realized that those things was there in my mind to start. First thing is lot of courage to leave your comfort zone. So
True.
basically that is the key here. And second thing is support from the family. Okay, so the family support is very much important. So especially if you're married, the spouse support.
Yes.
In my case, Nandini, supported a lot. When I started, there are instances I have broken so much, but the only thing is it's okay, it will happen,
That is very
and that
important.
that wo- that that simple word, it's okay, it will happen. So that boost me, in every situation that I have gone through. So that family support is required. Next is which is required is your little contacts, few contacts that you should have, especially in terms of these first two are basically any business for that matter.
Correct. Correct.
Then second, the other
The
options I was
business
or things I'm telling
contacts.
for the recruitment business. So little contacts that you need, little money you required, and self-sourcing. Self-sourcing is like in recruitment the sourcing is the key. So if you are unable to deliver, then things will not happen. And the most important thing, as soon as you start, your dream should be very big. You should keep dreaming, big dream. It's not a small dream, it's a big dream. So
True.
that is like to dream something, you are not paying anything, you are not nobody's asking why you are dreaming so big, or you are not putting your money or effort or anything, it's just a dream.
No,
So
that belief
have,
and that dream is very important. Like you said, that okay, someday I will become. Otherwise, if you don't aspire to it, you will
because
not
otherwise
reach
otherwise
there.
you don't have a destination, right?
Correct, correct.
So
Very
you
true.
started, but you should have a destination that yes, this destination I have to achieve. This is my
True,
milestone that I have to
true.
achieve. And then once you reach there, then next destination is already
In your
road
mind.
is ready.
So that long-term vision is very important, Shambhu. I think what you are trying
Exactly.
to say, even if many people are not very clear what exactly they will do 10 years, but the vision to, I want to grow big, I want to achieve something in this particular space. I think the vision is very important. you should, when you're starting off, you don't think small, you always think big. That's one message you are saying, right?
Correct.
That's what you are saying. And in recruitment, it helped you, right? So if people are clear in what line they want to take in business, does it make sense for them to work in the similar field for a few years? Like you said, you got into recruitment and you worked for a few years and then gotten into a recruitment venture. Those contacts perhaps will develop only if you work in that field. How important is that?
See, you should always play with your strength. Okay, like recruitment, I did so many years. As I said, I learned from you. I learned from a lot of people, and then it is my strength. So if I get into some other business, I need to research a lot. I need to see a lot of pros and cons, and then find out. I need to spend some time, and then I have to do it. So instead of that, if I know something and I have done it, and I have a personal experience on that, so it's very easy for you because you know what might go wrong and what might go positive, what might help you, what might not help me. So that helps in terms of to
Super.
start. Now, for example, I have started with the recruitment. Now I have couple of other things that I have started parallelly.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is like now you have a money, so then you
Yeah.
can pick a or you can
Different area of
hire
business.
an expert and then
Correct.
deliver it.
Okay. Okay. So it's always safer to start a venture where you are comfortable, you have little contacts, but that's not necessary that you
Not
always do
necessary.
like that. But your point number one of family support and point number two of your own conviction and belief, I think that is like 70-80% of the rule. And 20% if you can get into the domain, I don't know, 20% or more, but if you can get into a known domain for your first venture, that's what you're
Yeah,
trying to say to the larger audience, that it's better
correct,
try that, and once you are comfortable, you can always venture into newer areas, right?
correct.
Great. So Shambhu, thank you so much. That journey about how to it's very simple to talk in three lines, but I'm sure the entire struggle and everything that you went through would be, but do you want to pick up one or two examples if you want to share in that journey, the like one or two very critical challenges which many people, either they're doing a normal business or particular to the recruitment business, they would end up in, and any one or two challenges you want to call out? I mean,
Yeah,
there would be many, but specifically if you
yeah,
can think.
the
No,
challenges are
what
many.
like money or domain
But
knowledge, or what could be that somewhere many people will get stuck, if you can just
yeah,
think of
so
something.
here one thing that I would say that if challenge is not there, then life is not there.
So that is
Okay,
true.
so definitely challenge will teach you something. Second thing is I learned it from somewhere, I forgot the name. Very well said. And actually, I started developing that in within myself. Whenever I see a problem, I see it, okay, this is how it is. That's the phrase was, the quality of problem will give you quality of life.
Wow, that's
Okay,
interesting.
so whenever now after hearing that, I think somewhere, I forgot the this one
Author was.
person name. So now whenever the problem comes in my life and I see the how quality of the problem, and then after that what is that I am going to get. So the problem is like it is for me like beyond the problem what I have a very good
It's an
life
opportunity to do something
experiences.
more or learn
Correct,
something. That's what you're saying. The
correct.
problem should be seen as an opportunity.
That's how I see the as a problem. Now you can say the last 3 or 4 years I'm seeing a problem as that quantity that after that what will happen? What is that going to get a good thing? The challenge is I would say in any business these few people might get quick what is that
Success.
success in terms of whatever business they do. Few doesn't get it. I'm in that few that I didn't get it immediately, but I always had that recurring things was keep happening, but the jump was not there. At times I was unable to take care of the few expenses of mine. So that period of time, I think the patience that to have that the dream that which you have seen, believe on it, trust on that particular dream, and then have patience and keep working towards it.
Yeah.
And that was the challenge when I started in 2017, and till 2020 I was literally I was struggling for pole to pole, money to money, everywhere things were not falling in place. So but still that the patience, and as I said, if you have a family support, that
Yes.
gives a lot of courage for you. And that period of time, because somewhere when you believe something, somewhere, the whatever, religion people follow, but there's a supreme energy which helps. Okay, so when I was totally down, in terms of like, oh, I don't know what to do. And that period of time, I think 2019, 18 or 19, that movie, the MS Dhoni movie came.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and it was a game changer for me. It was really game. People have seen his biography in a lot of way, but one thing that I have learned from there is like, the same thing, that you keep focusing, things will happen one day. That it's not that time is going, time is coming for us.
Very
So
true.
that's how, that movie has shown that, he left cricket, he went, joined the railway, and then, still he was focusing on what he wants, and
True.
that's how he left job and then started,
Yeah.
again practicing, and then that's how, that's how I learned, I should not, it's all about, what I want,
Very
and when
true.
I'll get doesn't matter, but I will get.
So, I mean, you're very right, Shambhu. I think patience that you mentioned, patience at that point in time, and the belief that what even if I'm the lowest of the low, that belief that I will get out of it and not to lose the patience and continue doing what you are doing. Of course, MS Dhoni is a huge inspiration to all of us. But in the field of recruitment, Shambhu, you have done your small part also, where people who can, want to pursue a career in recruitment, I'm sure they can reach out to you also as a recruitment entrepreneur later, and I will share the links in the podcast links below. So, Shambhu, yes, hearing from you about your journey, the transition, what you have gone through, what do you think would be like two or three skills? These are hard skills in specific to the one is entrepreneurship and one is recruitment entrepreneur. Is there something that you would like to call out that if someone wants to start a recruitment entrepreneur journey, these three skills they should have? I mean, it could be competency or
You're talking about in specific to recruitment.
specific to recruitment, yes.
Specific to recruitment, I would say, a strong sourcing capability. Okay,
Yes, correct.
if you yourself is a strong as a sourcing person, then you can drive the entire delivery team. That is,
And I want to just take a pause here because a lot of people in the recruitment world think sourcing is inferior to, I mean, they want to do sourcing and then they move out directly into recruitment or they want to lead teams. But you are stressing that one of the most important skills today for a recruiter is sourcing. And I think that's a great
exactly.
thing. That's exactly what you're
Yeah.
saying. Great.
See, people might divide the sourcing and recruitment separate, but actually, you cannot directly take an admission in 10th, not
True.
having, the first standard,
Ask.
second standard, third standard. So it's a base. If I don't know the sourcing, I will not understand the entire recruitment process. See, if I have to talk to business, I have to talk to, my team member, that, this skill, this requirements, this location, this is the budget, that, from where I'll get it. If I have to talk on all those, I need to know sourcing in depth. So
That's
it
very
is
important.
whatever level we reach in the recruitment, but the basic is the sourcing.
Does the domain knowledge also matter apart from sourcing? Would you say that domain knowledge in like if you are an IT recruiter or you are a functional recruiter or that can be acquired over a period of time? That's something which people can
I
focus
would
on.
say, nothing is required. If you
Okay.
are a 10 pass also, you can do recruitment.
Okay.
People say that, MBAs are required or engineers are required, which is like close MBA in HR, or somebody who has done, engineering somewhere, they know a little bit of IT skills and all. Nothing is required.
Okay.
Required is your willingness that I will learn.
Okay. So
If
more the soft skills. Sorry, I think what you are saying is if your soft skills are very strong, you can learn these recruitment skills on the job. Very good.
So this is one thing, sourcing. Second thing is leadership quality. So any business for that matter, like, to talk to the customer or talk to the team member, or, if you have to build a good productive team, you need a leadership quality, and which is like, you cannot deviate that, because without that, sometime you might build a success, you might get a success, you might build a, 2 crore, 3 crore, or 10 crore, or 15 crore, or 50 crore company, but somewhere you will fall, because
Okay.
if team is not happy, if team is not aligned with you, then, your, the more the the success, then definitely the process and the team is that much of important. Smaller, not required, but when you keep growing, then this quality is very much required. The other skill which is very much required is the
Okay,
sales.
selling skills. Okay.
But to be honest, when I started the business, I had only the sourcing skills. I will not say the strong sourcing skill, but I had a source. I had a very good sourcing skills, and little bit people management skills, which I have learned from you, and then few other my reporting
Managers.
manager in Wipro, and with that I have started. And sales zero, totally zero that I was in. But now, over a period of time, over 8 years, I have developed lot of leadership quality, and definitely it is not within myself. Learning from others, seeing the videos, following the people who are how they are doing it, and with that only I have developed. And the sales still I'm learning, still I'm focusing that how to speak, how to pitch the things, how to convince, how to make sure that you are branding your company. Okay, so all these things I'm learning. I'm phase by phase I'm learning and developing myself. And to be honest, if anyone thinks that I know everything, that's a wrong thing that anybody can talk about. So
So,
every day we're learning.
very good. So, but I mean, from a career standpoint, if somebody wants to start a career in recruitment, not into entrepreneurship, but to start into recruitment, so you are saying that you don't need a degree. You can still make it successful as a recruiter.
Yes,
You really don't need so many hard skills, but you need the conviction and the willingness and that and little bit of sales skills, or at least you have the keenness to learn the sales skills
correct.
in
Keenness.
recruitment.
Classic example is me. I have done my BSc, and my
That's
subjects
exactly
were maths, physics, and statistics. So nothing to do with anything with the recruitment. And when I was in Northeast in Assam, I was not knowing the recruitment also a profession where anybody can pick.
true, true.
I was not knowing. I just, as I said, it might be a destiny. I came just Bangalore, and then somehow something has happened, and I'm into
And
recruitment,
that's a
and
great,
I'm loving.
yeah,
It's
and that's
important that whatever you do, you should love it, and I'm loving it every day. I'm loving this, the
and that
profession.
loving thing, Shambhu, it is a mindset thing, right? I mean, when you are struggling, how can you love it? Somebody might be watching this podcast will say that, I mean, what are they talking about? When you are struggling, how can you love? So, I mean, that is a mindset, right? I think, and then that mindset, building that mindset is very important because,
Correct.
like you said, if you love something, people say, then even if you're going through that low, you will cross it, right?
Correct.
But it's very important to build that right mindset. I think that's where you're getting at. How do you build mindset? I mean, give me a from your own example. How do you build mindset? What would you tell people who are feeling very low today? I mean, they're not motivated. How do you build mindset? I mean, just a general question. This is out of
Yeah.
how do you
See,
think that people should build a mindset? And it's very important. So many people are today having skills, but they don't know what to do with their life.
yeah. See, I would say I don't know. I might be wrong. What I'm saying, I'll say now. But somewhere I believe that every quality, whatever quality, whenever you see it means surrounding, we see that this person is good, this person is good in this person is good in this, he's excellent in this, he's God gifted. We talk about it, but I believe personally believe that God, we born with all the qualities within ourselves. Okay, all the qualities we born with that. Whichever qualities we try to shine it, and that quality comes up. That's how my belief. I might be wrong, but I believe in that way. The mindset, sometimes it is like by birth you are following this so strong mindset, automatically you have shined it. Okay, as I say, you born with the quality, and sometimes maybe you have not shined that, no, you have not worked on that quality, so it is low. Maybe someone mindset is really low. So for that, I would say go for those mindset coach.
Okay.
It's
That
easily
helps.
available.
Finding
It helps
people.
because
Okay.
coaches are the teachers are the only way that you can acquire knowledge and then implement in your life. That's
That's
the
it.
simple way. As I said, I learned from you so many things, and then it is not, see, for me a degree, MBA, IM degree, or simple BSc degree, or an engineering degree. It's just a certificate. It's a piece of paper. Unless and until what you learned, it's applying in your life, whether it is a personal or professional.
So very good. I think You picked up a very important point that it could be in any form. It's more to do to find people who are doing something similar to you, or find people who have already done that journey and learn from them. If you get an opportunity to work with them, even if it's like an investment, right? It's
Correct.
that mindset building is more of experiential learning and also learning from someone else's journey, I think. And
Correct.
any opportunity that one can get, you should connect with people who have done it, and if possible to go for a formal coaching. If there is an opportunity for people, they should also do that, right? I think that's a
Correct.
huge opportunity for giving back. But of course, many people don't think of giving back, but it's also nice that there are opportunities to get into formal coaching.
Yeah,
It was
I
not
just
there earlier, is what I was trying to say,
just
but
wanted
today
to
people.
highlight one point related to this. Uh, this 2020 from beginning and then 24. The recruitment market is not so good, and I was going through the lowest period of my, you can say, the life, and I was keep thinking like whatever I'm doing is going wrong, whatever I'm doing is going wrong, and but I had a belief that no, it will happen. I was to keep telling myself it will happen, it will happen, this period will get over, this period will get over, because if night is coming, day will definitely come. So that I was keep telling myself, but again, I was morally, I was very low at that period of time. Okay, and exactly the same time, as I said, somewhere somebody is hearing, whatever you talk or whatever you feel. And that period of time, insta, I was just scrolling, because that time, like, just to get out from that, the low mindset, I used to, that much I have never been into the social media. So I was keep scrolling, Insta and all. And suddenly one day I was scrolling, I saw a coach by name Avinash Anand Singh. So he's a mindset coach. I had a tremendous transform after taking his classes.
Wow.
And though I had a strong mind, though I would say that whatever I used to feel, I used to do, because I came to Bangalore without any job.
True.
So that means that I have a strong mindset. But over a period of time with life, the lot of situation, you might lose your confidence, and
True.
that period of time, coach can do it.
Wow.
It could be a known person who can help me, and to be honest, that person has, the way he has presented and the way he has spoken, and made me understand that that yes, I'm going through the lowest period, but it will get over. But very very nice learning that I had.
So, Shambhu, you have shared so much of your journey, your experience, telling us viewers what all are required to transition from an employee into an entrepreneur. What are the challenges of going through the recruitment entrepreneur journey? Thank you so much, and I'm sure so much of serious talks we have had. I want to come into some fun part of our episode. So, before I come to the fun questions, can you share any incident from your professional or your corporate journey which was fun or which was surprising to you? Would you like to share any experience which was fun for you or something interesting?
Yeah, the lot.
There are lots.
The- but I always keep laughing on this, this
Okay,
one. There's a, in recruitment you call it an HTD, hire, train, and deploy.
correct.
For me, HTD without any profit. So that is like always I'll keep thinking about it. But there's a good part of it, because when I say HTD, now also I follow the same pattern. I hire freshers, I
Hmm.
train them, I make
Hmm.
them, I myself train them, and then
Hmm.
get them into the recruitment journey.
Okay.
So the lot of time it happened. In fact, times it happened that 10 plus freshers I have taken and I have trained them, and then after 90 days of training, they took the certificate and all of them left. Okay, and it is
Yes.
not that I'm not paying them. I'm training them. I'm paying them. I'm putting my effort also, everything, but it's going up, and they are going and joining some other company. I don't
Somewhere
have
else.
any bad feeling for them, but
Yeah, yeah.
I always bless them. Wherever they are, they should grow, because
So
at least somewhere,
you feel that HTD is a joke because
yeah.
you just
I
hire and train, somebody else will take it.
And it happened recently, college, 10 days exclusive training I was giving in one of the university. After
Hmm.
and the last day, that person went and joined some other company.
That's okay. You are doing something good for. the
I'm
society.
happy, but to be honest, I'm satisfied what I'm doing, because if
True.
with my learning, if they are getting a
Correct.
job in some other company, then I believe
Yeah.
that my teaching is somewhere is impacting the person.
Very
And
true.
if in the society, if I can impact somewhere somebody with
True.
any form, it's good for me.
Very
I
true.
feel good about it.
And you never know, they might also come back after many years, and you can again
Maybe,
hire them. They
maybe,
will be more experienced at that time, and you can
possibly.
really take them. Great. I think for people in recruitment, you are right saying that obviously it's a business and you want to place people, and that's your bread and butter and you want to make revenue out of it. But if you hire and train and somebody else is making a revenue, it is definitely a fun thing. Okay, great. Shambhu, I have some few questions. This is a rapid fire round, and you have to quickly answer. Don't take so much time to answer these questions. So I will start my rapid fire. So first question, if you had lots of money, what asset would you buy?
Asset. My
Anything, tell fast. What asset? If you had lot of money, which asset you would buy?
Now my immediate thing is I want to buy Jaguar car.
Wow, that's a very nice one. Okay, thank you. Second one, if you had lots of money, where would you like to go?
I think in India only. A lot of place to explore. Lot of money means I will have a lot of free time and I'll be keep exploring, and I'll be walking from those places. India only. I
So
love my
not
India.
any particular place, you just want to explore multiple
I
places.
India, there are so many places,
Very true.
that you will take in at least 20 years to complete.
Very true. Good. So third question, suppose you had to start your career from today, what would you do?
Career in the sense as a job.
You're starting just out of college and you have a chance to choose a career. What would you choose? Your
You
job.
are I should assume that I have just
You are just
started.
out of college today,
Okay.
and your father or your brother is telling, choose one path. I have to put money for that career. What would you choose?
I think recruitment.
Recruitment. Very good. Okay. Suppose along with recruitment, you had the option to do some side hobby or a side gig. What hobby along with recruitment? So recruitment is the first passion, your love. I think we all
I
get it.
think
What would you do?
right now that commercial farming,
Commercial
it's a
farming. Okay, that would take a
it's a
lot of
big
time
thing.
of yours, but it's very good. Very nice. The last question in the rapid fire is if you have to tell the whole world, learn this skill, one skill. If you have to tell the whole world, what skill would that be? If you have to tell the whole world, learn this one skill.
Okay, learn to give.
Giving back.
Giving, just give. It could be any form, any matter, just to give.
Very good. I think that's a great answer in terms of giving. In India, of course, or in many other places, first we have to receive and then we want to give. But giving itself is a great virtue, and very
Yeah.
nice to hear that you are talking about it. Yes, Shambhu, I know it has been short, but we have tried to keep it little crisp, and we learned a lot from your journey and from your experience, specifically targeting one function, which is recruitment, and one role like entrepreneurship. I'm sure a lot of the people, once they see this episode, they will also feel motivated to, start their journeys in a similar field. So I definitely want to thank you for your time. But before going there, pick up one thing to shing.
Okay, so anything for the audience, I would say, which is I'm keep saying myself, and which I learned also, that there's a myth. The future is uncertain.
Mhm.
Okay, actually, it's totally opposite. It's a myth. Future is uncertain. Future is in your control only. If you,
Okay.
as if God has created you, then you are also a creator. And
Wow.
what you think to create, what you believe that supposed to happen, and if you have a full trust and focus on that particular thing to create, then that is your future, and you can create your future, and you can control your future.
Very good.
That's only thing I want to say, because many people say that future is uncertain, we don't know what to do,
Very
what
true.
will happen,
Very
we
true.
don't know. Everything will I know what will happen every day, because what I did, based on that only, with my future will be done.
I
So it's
think what you said is, exactly what a successful person who has gone through struggles will say. And that's the journey that you have gone through. It very well connects to our theme. The Purple Wallet's theme is holding, like every other wallet holds cash, money, credit cards. But the Purple Wallet is a wallet which will hold possibility. So as long as possibility you can hold, I think anything is possible. And coming from you with your experience, the way you have put it is very nice, that don't think that you cannot plan and do something. You can control what in your hands. Everything is in your hands. If you decide to do something, go for it and you can do it. Shambhu Dey, thank you so much. It has been an extremely great experience talking to you. And, from all of us and from myself, I wish you the very best in your upcoming journey. And may your wallet be filled with cash. That's fine. But we always tell that may your wallet be filled with purpose, passion, and profit. So thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. Just to end, I just want to say that thank you so much, Matthew, for giving me a lot of learning, which is helping me in my day, every day in my life. Thank you so much for that.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much, Shambhu. We will see you soon. Bye.